Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to 10 Minutes Daily Cafe Chat. It is Saturday, January 17th. I am Emily.
And I am Lisa. Good morning. Happy Saturday, everyone.
Happy Saturday. You seem to be in a very good mood today, Lisa. You are practically glowing.
I am trying to stay professional, Emily, but honestly, I am vibrating with excitement.
I think I know why. We have a huge lineup today covering everything from global entertainment to space emergencies.
It is going to be an emotional roller coaster, high highs and very serious lows.
Exactly. We will discuss the economy and a medical situation on the ISS later, but first, let's do our keyword quiz.
I am ready. Hit me with it.
Today's keyword is necessities. Necessities.
Necessities. Things we need, like air, water, and maybe concert tickets?
Well, strictly speaking, it means essential items required for life, but we'll discuss that distinction later.
Got it. Necessities. Okay, Emily, please, don't make me wait any longer. Tell us the big news.
All right, let's start with the biggest entertainment news of the year. BTS has officially announced their return with a massive world tour spanning 2026 and 2027.
Finally! Oh my god, it is real. They are back. Can I scream now? Just a little?
Go ahead. I think the occasion calls for it.
Ah! Okay, I'm good. But seriously, this is the best news ever.
It is official. They are all back from military service, and HYBE has released the schedule. Experts say this could be the biggest tour in K-pop history.
Of course it is. Do you know how much energy we have stored up? It's going to be explosive.
They're targeting major stadiums globally. The scale is going to be immense.
I'm already stressed about getting tickets. The competition will be a bloodbath.
Bloodbath might be a strong word, but the demand will certainly exceed supply. Are you actually going to try?
Try? I'm already forming a strategy. I have 3 laptops, my phone, and my mom's iPad ready.
That's dedication. But remember, millions of people have the same plan.
I know. That's why I need to train my fingers for the refresh button. Click, click, click. It's a sport, Emily.
It is interesting culturally. They've been away for a while, but their popularity hasn't dipped at all. If anything, it grew.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder. That's the truth. And the music streaming numbers never stopped.
Are they hinting at a new album, too?
Yes. New era, new hair colors, new choreography. I am so ready to give them all my money.
Which stadium do you hope they play?
Anywhere within a 500-mile radius. I'll drive, I will swim if I have to.
I admire the passion. It's rare to see a global phenomenon sustain this level of hype for so long.
It's because they're genuine and they write their own songs. It connects with people.
Well, speaking of giving people your money, let's pivot to our second story. It's about why giving away your money is getting harder for most people.
Ugh, the buzzkill transition from euphoria to economics. What is happening?
Inflation has cooled down generally, but a new report shows that the cost of basic necessities creates a widening gap between the rich and everyone else.
Necessities. So food and rent, energy bills, the boring stuff?
Exactly. The price of luxury items might be stable, but the stuff you need to survive, groceries, electricity, housing, is staying expensive.
That's the worst kind of inflation. I can live without a Gucci bag, but I definitely can't live without eggs and heating.
That's the point. For wealthy people, paying 20% more for eggs is annoying but manageable. It doesn't change their life.
But for us, it means no savings. It means living paycheck to paycheck.
Exactly. It prevents the middle and lower class from building wealth. You can't invest if you're spending everything just to exist.
It feels unfair. It's like there are 2 different economies. One for the people who look at prices and one for people who don't.
Economists call it a K-shaped recovery. One line goes up, the other goes down. I'm definitely on the downward line. I actually put a fancy cheese back on the shelf yesterday. It hurt my soul. That's a perfect example. You're making micro decisions based on survival, not enjoyment.
Do I want the good cheese or do I want to pay the electric bill? That's not a fun game.
And this creates long-term anxiety. If you can't save now, you worry about retirement, about emergencies.
Retirement? That feels like a fairy tale. I'm just worried about next month.
So, maybe I can't afford those BTS tickets. That's the hard choice many people face. Joy versus necessities.
But joy is a necessity too. Mental health is important. If I don't see BTS, my soul will wither.
I agree that joy is vital, but try telling that to the electric company. I spent my bill money on concert tickets.
Yeah, hello, I can't pay my bill because I needed to see Jungkook. Yeah, they probably won't listen. They'll just cut the lights.
Probably. It's a harsh reality. It forces us to prioritize more ruthlessly than before.
It does. I worry I'll never be able to buy a house if I'm spending $10 on cereal every week.
It's a valid worry. And speaking of anxiety and high stakes, let's look up at the sky. There's an emergency on the ISS.
The International Space Station? What happened? Aliens? Asteroids?
No aliens, but NASA has initiated its first ever medical evacuation to bring astronauts back to Earth early.
Medical evacuation? So someone is sick? Like, really sick?
We assume so. NASA is very strict about privacy, so they aren't releasing specific medical details.
That makes it even scarier. It must be serious if they are aborting the mission. Usually astronauts stay for 6 months. Returning early disrupts everything. It's a huge logistical challenge. How do they get back?
Do they call an Uber? They use a capsule, likely the SpaceX Dragon. But imagine being sick, maybe in pain, and having to endure the G-forces of re-entry.
Oh my God. Re-entry is violent enough when you're healthy. If you had, like, appendicitis, that would be a nightmare. Or a heart issue or anything internal. The pressure changes are intense. And then when you land, gravity comes back. That heaviness must feel crushing if you are weak.
Exactly. It highlights how dangerous space actually is. We get used to it being routine, but you're isolated. There's no hospital.
The ISS is basically a tin can floating in a void. If something goes wrong, you are far from help, 250 miles up.
Precisely. This mission tests NASA's ability to handle these emergencies. It's a real-world stress test.
I hope they get down safely. Just thinking about it makes my stomach turn.
Me too. It reminds us that astronauts are putting their lives on the line every day. It's not just floating and looking at the view.
And here I am complaining about the price of cereal. At least I have gravity and oxygen and a hospital down the street. Perspective is everything. So, today we have the joy of a comeback, the pain of the grocery store, and the tension of a space rescue. My emotions are exhausted. I need a nap, and maybe a very cheap snack. Before you nap, let's recap. First, our top story, BTS is back for a 2026-2027 world tour. Prepare your light sticks and your wallets. The Kings return. Second, the high cost of necessities is hurting the non-wealthy, widening the wealth gap. If anyone knows a coupon for everything, please send it to me. I need it. And third, NASA is evacuating astronauts from the ISS for a medical emergency. Fingers crossed for a safe landing. That is terrifying. And our keyword was necessities. The things we absolutely need. Food, shelter, and safety. And maybe a little bit of music. Exactly. Listeners, question time. What is a necessity that has become too expensive for you lately? And are you joining the war for BTS tickets? Tell us your strategy. If you enjoyed our chat, please smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. We appreciate your appetite and your support. You guys are the best. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We read them all. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy Saturday. See you tomorrow.